Hey everybody, it's Joel from Talking Toys, and today we're going to do another figure review of a Marvel Legends series, X-Men. We're going to do Wolverine from the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure. So without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab yourself something to drink, and this time, no drinking games. So let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, as with every review, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. So we've got the X-Men there. We've got Wolverine, Hasbro. When we look at the inside, we have the X logo for X-Men. And we have Marvel Legends and Build-A-Figure Bonebreaker on the front. Just moving the camera there. We have some box art for Wolverine, snarly face, and his glowing claws. And then on the back here, we have the Build-A-Figure for Bonebreaker and everything in the line. And then we have Wolverine's bio here with his art. So go ahead and set that back. On this side, same art as on the other side. And then we got Wolverine over here. So that's the box. Set that aside. And let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. So I've been doing these Marvel reviews for a little bit now. This is the first figure I didn't feel very confident in after I took it out of the box. I feel like some of the joints just don't work well, especially in the elbows. It doesn't feel like it's as strongly put together as some of the other Marvel figures I've reviewed. But I'm going to set that aside for right now as my major gripe and just take a look at the rest of the figure as we go ahead and also cover his articulation. So we'll get him stood up here. Of course, we do have the full 360 because we have a ball joint. We have the forward joint, so we get a full look down at his shoes type pose there. And then we can go all the way up and have them look up at the sky. The shoulders have the same joint here that a lot of them have had, where you get to come in and out, which I think is a nice touch, especially for Wolverine. I think it adds to giving him some of the extra Wolverine type posing that he's famous for. We do have a full 360 on the shoulder. We have a bicep swivel. Again, we have that double elbow, but I do feel like I'm not getting the full extension out of it. We do have his wrists, so we have the full spin, and then his hands, his wrists go up and down. No extra hands. That'd be the other gripe, if I had to have one, is that we don't have hands without claws. And these claws are the ones that are inflamed, because this is after his resurrection out of the adamantium that he was covered in. And if I remember correctly, they were like that because the Space Stone was buried in there with him, but I could be wrong. We do have an ab crunch, so we get full extension there and all the way in, which I think adds to the fact that we can get him to look nice and mean with that ab crunch. We do have a waist turn. His belt is softish plastic that goes up and down to help kind of with the movement. If we straighten him back up, his hips do go all the way forward and then a little bit to the back. We do have that much for a split. We have a thigh turn on there. Double knees, but they are pinned. We do have a calf turn at the boot, not much though. Ankle tilt and up and down on the foot. So that's his articulation overall. This is a size comparison for him. I do have Namor from the movie series. So Wolverine's short. He's intentionally supposed to be short anyway, so the fact that they made him a short figure, not a problem for me. He's only supposed to be like 5'5". And then of course we get him off to the side here with Namor. So in keeping with his overall aesthetics for the comics, I think he meets the requirements very well. So there's that. And then we can always bring in Spinneret because I have her here. As you can see, he's even shorter than Spinneret. So, yep, there you go. And that's the size comparison for Wolverine. Now, he does come with one accessory, and that's going to be his head without the mask, which just switches out like so. There we go. So we can switch out his head like so. and you can have him without the mask. I don't prefer it, but let's get a closer look. We do have the teeth, mouth. It's good attention to detail as far as the paint goes. Black hair. You got the ears back there, and of course, it's not changing anything as far as his articulation goes on the head. So we'll go ahead and put that back. There we go. Put that there. So, all right. So overall, definitely a really good figure. Minus the gripes I had, obviously. The head for Logan and the elbow joints feeling really kind of weird, or just the joints feeling a little weird, all in all. But this is my first Wolverine figure, so I'm still impressed to that degree. Wish I had some hands without the claws, but as you can see, this is probably how I'm going to end up posing him, unless I get a Colossus and I throw in a fastball special. So if I had to give the figure a grade, I'm definitely going to say probably a 9.2, maybe a 9 out of 10. I'm not going to beat this one up too much because I think it hit some of the key points that were necessary, and I think I'm going to have some fun exploring how much more posing I can do with him after I get a Colossus or something. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by for this review. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps us out. We're very new, and we're just trying to get our feet on the ground and going. And if you like the video, give us a like. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you know when we put out a new video. We try to put videos out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with special videos throughout the week as we put them together. So we'd love to have you here. We'd love to give you some information on the new figures that we pick up and collect. And thank you for letting me do what I love to do, and that's talk about toys. We'll see you on the next review.